For weeks, fans were unsure if a Nintendo Direct would even happen in July. Many expected Nintendo to skip it entirely, or at best, save major announcements for September. But now, at the very end of the month, Nintendo has confirmed it, and it's not what everyone expected. Instead of a traditional mainline Direct, this is a partner showcase. And that small change carries some big meaning. Let's break it all down. This partner showcase is officially set for July 31st, and it will run for roughly 25 minutes. That's shorter than a full Direct, which usually lasts around 40 minutes or more. But don't let the shorter runtime fool you. What Nintendo is preparing here may offer major insights into not just what's coming in the next few months, but how third-party developers are preparing for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes,
the Nintendo Switch 2 is very much a part of this. Official description makes it clear. The showcase will include updates and new information for both the current Switch and the upcoming Switch 2, specifically from publishing partners. That means third-party developers, companies like Sega, Atlus, Capcom, Square Enix, and even Microsoft. But what does partner showcase really mean? Unlike a full Nintendo Direct, a partner showcase is focused entirely on games that are being developed by external studios, not Nintendo's own internal teams. That means we shouldn't expect to see first-party games like Metroid Prime, 4, Animal Crossing, or any new Mario title during this event. Those announcements are most likely being saved for a full mainline Direct, which traditionally happens in September. This shift has caused a lot of speculation. Earlier leaks had hinted at big announcements like an Animal Crossing teaser or a Metroid Prime for release date. But now that we know this is a third-party only showcase, those leaks are being questioned. That said, there are still some games from the leaks that make perfect sense. Let's talk about Metaphor Fantasio. This is a game developed by Atlus, a studio that has a strong history of supporting Nintendo hardware with titles like Persona Q, SMTV, and the Etrian Odyssey series. Metaphor has been in development for a while, and now with Switch 2 on the horizon, this could be the perfect time to bring it to a Nintendo audience. Its visuals and gameplay style feel like a great fit for an upgraded console. It's not impossible that it shows up here. Another rumored announcement was a GameCube classic Pikmin Colosseum getting a shadow drop, but the truth is Pikmin games are always tricky. While technically developed by second-party teams like Game Freak or the Pikmin Company, they're still treated as first-party in most directs. And since this is strictly a partner showcase, it's unlikely that Pikmin Colosseum will be featured here. What about third-party titles with serious momentum? Death Stranding Director's Cut has been tossed around as a possible surprise for this event. Though originally a PlayStation and PC title, the possibility of a Nintendo release even just on Switch 2 is intriguing. It wouldn't be the first time a big-name AAA game found its way onto Nintendo's hardware with visual compromises. Death Stranding might not be a lock, but it's not out of the question either. There's also talk of a Nintendo Switch 2 version of The Witcher 3. The original version made headlines by proving it could run on Switch, even if the graphics had to be reduced. CD Projekt Red has learned a lot since then, and with a power boost expected from Switch 2, a cleaner, smoother, and more complete version of The Witcher 3 could be part of the showcase. Again, it's not guaranteed, but it's certainly possible then. There's the elephant in the room, Microsoft. For months now, rumors have swirled about Xbox titles coming to Nintendo hardware, from Sea of Thieves to Hi-Fi Rush, and even talks of Halo. Microsoft appears to be preparing a major expansion of its IPs to other platforms, and Nintendo might be one of the biggest beneficiaries. Let's start with Sea of Thieves. The game's official Twitter account recently posted a cryptic Donkey Kong-themed teaser suggesting a direct connection to Nintendo. Add to that previous reports of the game being ported to Switch 2, and its appearance at the showcase seems likely. It's the kind of multiplayer experience that could thrive on Nintendo hardware, especially with crossplay support. Then there's Hi-Fi Rush. This rhythm action game, originally an Xbox exclusive, has been a fan favorite for its unique style and energy. Rumors even surfaced about data files within the game referencing Nintendo-themed cosmetics, further hinting that a port was planned. If Hi-Fi Rush does show up at the partner showcase, it could be a standout moment. What about something bigger? Halo. The Master Chief Collection has been discussed in insider circles for a long time. Could Microsoft really bring Halo to Nintendo? It's not impossible, especially now with Xbox adopting a more open multi-platform strategy. If Halo is ever going to jump to the Switch ecosystem, a partner showcase would be the ideal place to make that announcement. With the reveal timed perfectly for the Switch 2's upcoming launch window, even Forza Horizon 5, another Microsoft title, has popped up in speculation. While it's a heavy game to run, it's not unthinkable if Switch 2 really offers a serious performance upgrade. But more likely, if we're talking Microsoft surprises, we should look at slightly older or stylized titles, ones that can run with modest graphical tweaks. Let's shift gears to other studios. Bandai Namco is always a strong supporter of Nintendo, and with rumors about a new Dragon Ball Z sparking Zero release for Switch 2, it's highly possible that we'll see a fresh trailer or even a release window. The game has already been rated for Switch 2, which is a strong signal that it's ready to be shown. Another exciting possibility is a Dark Souls trilogy. Currently, only the first Dark Souls game is on Switch, and even that one runs at just 30 frames per second. Fans have been asking for upgraded versions of Dark Souls 2 and 3, or at least a full trilogy bundle with better performance. With Switch 2's power improvements, Bandai Namco could finally make that happen. And don't forget Elden Ring. It's one of the biggest third-party games in recent memory, and fans have been wondering when, not if, it'll land on Switch. The game has already been confirmed for Switch 2, but it still doesn't have an official release date. This partner showcase could be the moment where that date is finally revealed. Now, let's talk about some of the other interesting possibilities. There's Assassin's Creed Shadows, which already has a rating for Switch 2 but hasn't been officially confirmed for the platform. With Ubisoft regularly supporting Nintendo, it wouldn't be shocking to see this title in the showcase. If Shadows appears, it could also come with enhancements designed specifically for the new console. On the RPG front, a known Sega Atlus leaker has hinted that Persona 3 Reload is also headed to Switch 2, given Atlus's ongoing support of Nintendo platforms and how well the Persona series has been received. This would be a smart move. Persona 3 Reload would offer Switch users a chance to experience one of the best modern JRPG remakes in a completely portable format, of course. None of these titles have been officially confirmed, but there's a pattern forming. The July partner showcase may not be packed with flashy first-party content, but in terms of third-party power, it might be one of Nintendo's strongest directs yet. We're talking Xbox collaborations, major RPGs, high-profile action games, and even possible GameCube or Dark Souls re-releases. For fans who want variety and those looking ahead to what Switch 2 can offer, this showcase matters. And while it's tempting to be disappointed by the lack of Metroid Prime or a new Mario game, we need to understand the strategy here. Nintendo, it is spacing out its reveals. First-party titles will likely get a spotlight in September, when the full-blown direct arrives. But in the meantime, the July Partner Showcase is laying important groundwork. It's building hype for Switch 2. It's showing the industry's growing support for Nintendo hardware, and it's giving fans a taste of what's to come without giving everything away too early. So if you're wondering where the big Nintendo news is, it's still coming. But for now, all eyes are on third-party developers, and from the looks of it, they're more than ready.